doctor is in. Dr. Uria's Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And it is Wednesday, week 2 of our side quest, Prey Among the Ashes. So we've got 3 different side quests here, but the side quest we're worried about right now is Prey Among the Ashes Dark Bounty. And we are going to be going for our second bounty this week for week 2. And that bounty is going to be the Nova bounty. So we're going to be taking that path. We've got 2 champs we've got to deal with, and there really isn't it's not as complicated as the first path. So we've got escalating Pierce buff. Every 5 seconds, the defender gains an additional 15 plus 15 Pierce buff. That means they could go through your block. Every 5 seconds, the defender gains an indefinite Fury. And then the big one we have to worry about is Underhanded Comment 2. For each buff on the defender, the attacker has their defensive ability accuracy reduced by 15%. So, 1, we've got Cosmic Champs, so they're already going to be getting a bunch of buffs. 2, the nodes are going to be giving them more buffs, which means if you can't deal with those buffs, your ability accuracy, your defense ability accuracy is going to drop pretty massively. So we don't want that to happen. So who can deal with that? And I got a little Excel sheet, and I did write on here who are Saga champs, because to get extra points in this, you do need to do this with a Saga champ. You need to beat Nova with a Saga champ. You just need to beat him. You can take him out with mostly with a non-Saga champ, and then leave a little bit left over for a Saga champ. So the first champ I've got on this list is Isophene. So Isophene does nullify. She doesn't nullify. She will take away, or nullify. She takes away buffs. Black Widow Deadly Origin also takes away buffs. Tigra has a neutralize that will stop a buff. Doom has a stagger. Sasquatch has a stagger to take away buffs. Wiccan will nullify buffs, and Rintra has a neutralize, which will neutralize buffs. So out of these champs, Isophene is Saga, Tigra is Saga, and Rintra is Saga. And for the last champ, which is Nova, so let's fix our screen here so we can see it. Okay, so our last champ is Nova. So we've got Power Shield, which means we can't do any damage to him unless we use a special or damage over time. So that will happen. Power Shield doesn't stop damage over time. Then we've got Limber, so each time the defender receives a stun debuff, they reduce the duration of it by 10%. And this guy's hard to parry anyway. Then we've got Matador, and Matador goes with the Beat the Buzzer. So we've got 3 problems here. 1, we can't do any damage unless we've got power, unless we use a special. 2, it's hard to do a special because we don't gain power the normal way. We have to use Matador. So when the attacker gains a bar of power every time the defender activates a special attack. So we have to wait till he uses a special attack. And then the third problem is Beat the Buzzer. So whenever the attacker fills a bar of power, an 8-second timer is started. If the attacker does not use the special attack before the timer expires, they are dealt a burst of direct damage equal to 50% of their health. So once we get that, we got 8 seconds. Once we get that bar of power, we got 8 seconds to use it. That's not a lot of time. So this is pretty much going to be relegated to special ones for Power Shield for 300% extra damage. So I've got a couple, all the champs that I've got here are all Saga. So I've got Isophene, Kushala, and Tigra. Kushala and Tigra will be pretty good for this. They both can do some damage over time. All right, so let's begin. Well, we've got to go get our bounty box. So let's open our bounty box. Claim. And we are going to be going for Nova. So confirm, proceed, and then we're going to be going in, and we're going to be getting this done. And I still have a couple of boosts going. Always be very careful where you're moving in these. Don't go the wrong direction. Okay, and our first one is going to be a very annoying Super-Skrull. And we still got 2 buffs going for quite some time. I am going to be using an Isophene for most of this, because I don't really want to use her on the last thing. And he didn't even come at me right away. But she's got a pretty good chance of nuking these buffs. And we're going to hit him, and this should take him out. Yeah, that totally destroyed him. Okay. So she just nuked him. And as you can see, him getting all those buffs didn't really do anything to our defensive ability accuracy. We were getting rid of them almost as fast as he was getting them. He still had some, but we were getting rid of him pretty much as fast as he was getting them, and that's what you want. And we're going to be doing the same thing. So Isophene has a specific, she's got a specific % chance of getting rid of buffs per hit. So we're gonna keep going here. Same thing, same thing. So, see, gone. I don't want him to get too much of that. Oh man, he hit me. Got him. Boom. And he hit me again. But, oh. And, oh. Alright, there we go. That should take care. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I got stuck in the corner. You don't want to get stuck in the corner by that guy. But we got out of it. So she's pretty good. So we're going to start with Tigra on this one. And we're going to see how many of these rupture debuffs we can get on this guy. Oh wow, there's a bunch. So I want him to do heavies just like that. He hit me. Okay, come on, man. Come at me, bro. Got him. And we have to do it that way, unfortunately. Okay, I want him to use his special now. He's going to use it. There he goes. And I got hit. But I'm not taken out. Alright. And this is unblockable. But that didn't work. Oh, he took me out. Okay. Now we're going to switch over. I almost had him. Now we're going to switch over to Kushala. Don't want him to get, I don't like this guy's special because it's very hard to see when he's going to use it to block. There he goes. And I got him. Okay. And that's going to take him out. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So Tiger worked pretty well. She took him out mostly. If you know how to use her, you can get a bunch of ruptures on him. They are going to do damage. You can neutralize some of his buffs. Kushala is going to be good because she's going to put damage over time stuff on him. Okay. All right, that's it. Let's always check. So we've got 9,100 Mysterium. So we're not going to go over because we don't want to go over. And teleport. Oh, come on, game. And we've got a Parasite node here that's going to take 1 power away because Kabam loves to do that. All right, that is the video I have for everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And don't forget to share this video. And I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody